السلام على رسول الله خير خلق محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وعلى بعد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We arrived in next part in this book. Today we'll talk inshallah about the kindness, الرفق, kindness in how. We know the Sharia al-Islam, Hadith al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and before that the Quran al-Kareem, try to educate the human, man or the one, or the man, both of them, when they are taking responsibility about each one, in how, in the family, which way they have to be. Try to talk to each one, look after each one. If they have somebody done the mistake, what is the right way to fix this, to explain for them this is wrong or right. All this one is coming back to one of the adjective is very, very important and very beautiful. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said is the rifq, the kindness. If you want to say to anybody anything, if you tell him nicely, but kind, but love, you can fix him same problem, but very easily, without any argument between you and the person you want to tell him. But when we coming, same thing will be good advice, right thing. But when the way we'll talk to the people is wrong, is now happen the clash between you and the person you want to explain for them. So the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, anything, not only in his meaning a da'wah, amr ma'roof, nahy an munkar, anything you want to do, if you want to ask for somebody also something, ask him nicely. If you want to commando, to order something, also is be with kind. So the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in hadith said, Inna Allaha rafiqun yuhibbur rifq. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the kind. His love, He's like the kindness. وَيُعْطِي عَلَى الرِّفْقِ مَا لَا يُعْطَى عَلَى الْأُنْفِ. The reward that Allah will give when you do something by kindness, or when you bless you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when you doing something by kindness, is more than when you try to be straight and anything is be harder. So it's meaning at all, a Sharia not coming to tell you how much you be hard. Never we have any positive thing. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Fath, Muhammadur Rasulullah وَالَّذِينَ مَعَ شِدَاءَ الْكُفَّارِ رُحَمَاءُ بَيْنَهُم. They are only strict, hard with who? With the kafir lady fighting. Just only when you with your enemy, nothing else, because that time you need to be hard. Another thing, anything in your life, doesn't matter is the da'wah, you're the manager also working with people, or your dad or mom in your family. If you want to ask, doesn't matter he's older than you or younger than you. You're more powerful than the person you want asking. Maybe your wife, your son, your daughter. Doesn't matter who's that. But this adjective is your quality, is your education. So the mu'min always remember this character. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. And if we didn't say you like that to be hard, we sing you only you have to be kind with the kindness with the people. Ar-Rahmah al-Alim, bless for the people. So that bliss is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His creators. And we done a lot of the mistake. Also what He said, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ جَمِيعًا وَغَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. The Allah, He created us. We done the shirk, we done the kufr, we done the big sin, a small thing. But when you come back, it's still similar. We talking with you, visit you, when? By rahmah. And the rahmah, because this one, and the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala adjective, He loved the kindness. So the most thing we are missing in our house, unfortunately. Or we do now, if I am leader, if I am dad or mom, happens something in my house between me and my wife, me, my parents, me and my children, what I should do at this time, with the way I have to use, something is wrong, something you don't like him, But which way you have to explain for the person you want to tell him, which way you have to use. Here the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is teaching us the Muslim should always be like that. So the kindness. إن الرفق لا يكون في شيء إلا زانه ولا ينزع من شيء إلا شانه. The kindness, if you mix it with anything, is coming nicely. Wallahi. Look, the people, they want to show the fahsha, the sin, the something is haram. To the people, always try to say them nicely. A shaitan, when he wants to take the people to the wrong way, show him the nice. Changing the bad thing, show him nice. Because the human like that. When shaitan try to be using the rifq, the kind thing to go the people in the wrong way. So the Muslim, if he want to take the people the right way, he have to be with bad way. We have to be too strict, or you have to be with hard character. No. Here, إن الرفق لا يكون في شيء إلا زانه. زانه يعني make him beautiful, nice. Anything you make it, the rifq, shay, anything. Shay is meaning anything is doesn't matter is the good or bad. Anything is shay. If I have this phone or this iPad or anything you use him, if the quality, that's to show you how much you like him or not. When you find him soft, when you find him nice, with your hand is coming nicely, is a rifq. You find him. But if it's too strict, you can't use your phone with your hand. It's meaning any good advice, if it's coming something nice with the kindness, you not feeling relaxed with that thing. So إن الرفق لا يكون في شيء إلا زانه ولا ينزع من شيء إلا شانه. And for anything, if you lifted the rifq, is anything minus the kindness, you show him for the people bad. Anything is bad. So that's meaning if you want to do da'wah, do the advice to the people, if it misses this adjective within your talk and your way on da'wah, you will make him opposite for the people. You show him bad. وقال إمام بخاري الرفق هو لين الجانب بالقول والفعل. The kindness is not only by talking, is also by deed, the action. Not only by talk. I have to talk with the people nicely. Your action, your deed also should be kind. Here we know when we're reading the hadith, both of the hadith, this one is in Sahih Muslim, the Rawi of the hadith, Aisha radiallahu anha, he explaining the character of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his house. Unfortunately, a lot of the time, a lot of the, not only man, the woman also, they understand, when they are, for example, like the leader at home, his husband or his the wife, everybody, when he wants to explain to each one, or asking for his right, they are not using this adjective and they talk. So what's happening? You find a man in the outside, very good, kind with people, forgive him sometimes mistake. But when he's coming in home, a small thing, if it happen, he don't want to tell him nicely to the wife. For example, darling, what happened today? For example, I'm hungry, the food is late. For example. Same. But he's come. What is wrong with you? I'm working all this time, coming, you at home, what happened? Why the food is not ready? For example. Same word, nothing different. But the first one we say by rifq, by kind. And second one, how much changing the feeling of the next person we want to talk. The second one, the rifq and the character of the Muslim, or any Muslim should be have a discuss together, talk together. The most time happening between the husband and the wife, something, but they don't want to explain to each one. Maybe he wants to say, no, I'm shy, but I'm not care, and he should be understand. We're not talking, taking in our heart. When you keeping this one in your heart, you not explain it nicely, or you keep it in your heart, you scare me if I said be unhappy, you missing this feeling in your heart. Because how much you, in your heart you feeling bad and try to hit him like that, one time it'll be like the bomb is come out. That time is broken what you build it all this time. So it's meaning if you want to anything in your heart, explain what you like, say for your wife. What you like, say for your husband, but in the right way, a nice way. Abu Dawud, rahimahullah, in this book, he said the hadith, لقد طاف بآل محمد نساء كثير يشتكين أزواجهن أي من الضرب ليس أولئك بخياركم. You can find a lot of the women, they come complain to the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam about their husband because they beat him. You know, these people, the man, at all, they are not the best one. Why? ليس بخياركم. And that man, when he's coming, the woman complain about him. That is not you're the good one or the best one. Why? Because Nabi sallallahu hadith is opposite. What did Nabi sallallahu? خيركم لأهله وأنا خيركم لأهله. The best one who is the best for his family. So when the woman is coming complain about her husband, is meaning that man lost this level. This level is gone. So they always should be we will careful about this one. Where are you living? What is your level? And what value you have to give for your family, and what adjective you should have in your talk or when you're living with your wife to be always in the best. Few things happening because we talk about the family. Few things happening a lot of time. The argument between the husband and the wife, and most time is happening about the man's side when they are try to be anything, use him straight. The one of the reasons is Allah created the human more powerful than the man. Is easy, stronger. Man more powerful. Yeah, man more powerful than the woman. So the easy, what something you have him, is quickly can't use him. That's the power is the very thing you have, no with any cost. So that's every time he wants to do it by force because he's the man. The one of the reason. So it's meaning Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in Hadith said, the qawi, who is strong, is not meaning who can throw some another one. No, the strong who can control his anger. So with the moment, the man Allah give you this power for you, you should be in the control when you have to use this anger. The second one, the misunderstanding about I am man. If you man is not meaning any you have to be like the general in world and anything too strict. No, ya akhi. The man in same time Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when you see him, he was the man. Is never fight you can find in any hadith. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam at all never beaten any woman and any children and anybody. All his life. 23 years he is the prophet messenger, living with people, living with Sahaba, living with his wife, a lot of people around Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can find in all 23 years, one time he beat anybody. Not only in the house or the community with the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the people who are around him, and the fighting is only one time. He fighted with soul with somebody, one time, in all his life. He was the leader. Always Allah sent it kind, not only for the Muslim, or for the kuffar also is kind. Because Allah sent him like the hidayah, da'wah, and give for him the kind to come back. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam hadith said, the example of me and you are like somebody, you want to go to the fire and I keep him to save him, don't drop himself into the fire. But you are still going there. So it's for everybody. No one, any human. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةَ الْعَالَمِينَ العالمين, anything. Human, animals, all is life, kafir, Muslim, all of them. The third thing we have to understand, the Muslim should understand the man in his house. Which way, if you want to ask something, which way you have to use? The first one, it said, when you kind with your children, when you kind with your wife, they learning from you. Because the side effect of your character is be teaching the children like that. When the dad in the house is always angry, getting this character who are the children. So similar. So if you want tomorrow your children be with you kind, you should be the first person you have to be kind in your family. The second one, the kindness, teach the mu'min as-sabr. Patience. Is the ajr, is the big thing. The sabr is the most thing is important in our life. When you have a kind heart and your character is the kind, so that time you will getting the sabr easier for you to be patient. The second one, when we are kind together, giving more strong relationship between you and with your family. Lot of the time, the woman and the man living together, they are marriage by name, but they feeling the love between them is gone. They are living maybe not divorce in the paper, but they are divorced in their house, just on not talking to each one, not any kind with each one, and ignoring anything for other one. So that is the big mistake. The most time we can fix the big of the problem when we are looking in the kindness windows to each one. And the fourth one, we should be understand. If we are and our children done some mistake, if you kind at home, they can't tell you what they are hitting from you. But when you are too strong, a lot of time the children they do mistake. Maybe they have a wrong friend, maybe they have a wrong thing, but they can't come to tell you what's happening. They can't come to ask you advice because you are quickly be angry. But when you kind, you can go be like the friend next to your children. And what's happening, you can give him advice, you can listen what happened, who is your friend, what you're doing. He will look in next to you like a dad, but at the same time like a friend. So the kindness is a very important thing in the hadith of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam when we learn it here. And it's important we us to practice and be any Muslim try to be this character with him for anything. Imam in masjid, a scholar in his da'wah, and the parents they are in their house, and the husband with his wife, and the wife with husband, and everybody with you, leader with your personal working, or your manager with your people working with you. So all this one is the character. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "In the rifq la yakunu fi shay'in illa zana." You can't find the kindness with anything, only showing beautiful. If you leave it the kindness for anything, you show him bad. Doesn't matter that. Maybe he's salat, maybe he's sharia, maybe anything, but you show him opposite for the people. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.